Yo, what's up guys, it's Ace from AceMadden.com, and today we're going to be breaking down the FieldSENSE notes that were dropped by EA. Now this is an extremely long and detailed post, so I'll be summarizing it, but if you'd like to read the whole thing, check the description for the link. But before I get into it, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all of the Madden 23 content that will be dropping over the coming weeks. Okay, so what is FieldSENSE? The trailer was dropped yesterday, but there wasn't like a ton of description about it. They describe it as the foundation for consistent, ultra-realistic gameplay that gives you more control at every position and affects every game mode in Madden NFL 23. Fueled by new physics-informed animation and animation branching technology, FieldSENSE makes gameplay more authentic, bringing more variety and realistic physics-driven outcomes. FieldSENSE comes to life in Madden NFL 23 in 4 major ways, through new control mechanics that we're calling hit everything, skill-based passing, 360-degree cuts, and wide receiver versus DB battles. So they mentioned 4 categories. Let's go ahead and start with hit everything. We have heard from you. At times, tackles and collisions between players in Madden NFL gameplay felt predetermined, leading to immersion-breaking moments and lack of total control. We built Hit Everything with a focus on alleviating those feelings. Hit Everything is comprised of 6 key components that offer emergent gameplay interactions combined with over 3,500 new animations that give you control over every impact, tackle, and collision for more authentic outcomes. So basically what they're saying here is they wanted to eliminate the feeling of a dice roll when it comes to animations involved in collisions. They do this in a variety of different ways, which will include dynamic animations involving gang tackling, stand-up tackling, hitting blocks, and mid-air knockouts. The thing I'm probably most excited for is a new battle mechanic that can trigger when you stand up a ball carrier and increase the chances of making him fumble when your teammates rally to the ball. Now let's talk about skill-based passing. And they put, we continue to marvel at the jaw-dropping throws quarterbacks make every week in the NFL, and we are bringing those moments to life in Madden NFL 23 with our new passing mechanic, skill-based passing. Skill-based passing is designed to give even more control over every pass you throw by combining a new passing meter to dictate with power and trajectory on pass, and a new control for pinpoint precision. With skill-based passing, you can now lead receivers open and place the ball where only they can get it. You'll have the ability to make back shoulder throws, place it into the perfect spot on a corner route, hit your receiver on an end zone fade, or drop it over the defense on a streak. Skill-based passing will open up your offense in a whole new way. With the addition of skill-based passing in Madden 23, they want us to have more freedom and creativity when it comes to how the ball gets from the quarterback to the receiver. A target and reticle will appear on the ground when you activate the feature, so you can see exactly where you're aiming. So if you want to throw a back shoulder throw to your wide receiver, all you have to do is aim at the outside shoulder and play keep away from the defensive back. This is honestly a really big topic, and I won't go into any more details until we can actually make gameplay content. Next up, we have 360-degree cuts that I'm only going to call 360 cuts just to make life easier for myself. 360 cuts gives players precise control to trigger hard cuts at any point while running with the ball. Previously, players could only rely on their left stick input to choose between hard cuts or rounded turns. In Madden NFL 23, you now have the control to cut back or cut when and where you want, so your ball carrier can find the lanes as you see them. Hold left trigger or L2 when running with the ball while changing direction on the left stick to execute the 360 cuts mechanic. You'll be able to easily cut a run back, cut off a blocker's back to hit the lane, or make a cut into a tight gap. Whether you're running back, quarterback on the run, receiver after a catch, or if you're returning a kickoff or interception, 360 cuts offer total control. So it's been a couple of years since we've had overpowered ball carrier moves, but it seems like this year we could be getting back to that. Maybe not in the form of cracked animations, but rather more control over your runner that can lead to more crib shots that previously were not possible. So like they mentioned, holding left trigger or L2 in tandem with the left stick will activate the mechanic and give you full control of how and when you want to cut. Lastly, we have wide receiver versus DB battles, which obviously places a lot of focus on how wide receivers try to separate and how DBs try to lock down. The things they put emphasis on in this section are wide receiver release moves, wide receiver cut moves and fakes, DB press and wide receiver counter, and defensive evade. Without taking a deep dive into each of these points, just know that they're aiming to provide more game day realism with the interactions between wide receivers and defensive backs. Feel free to read more into this if you'd like. That's going to be it for the FieldSENSE breakdown, but make sure to like and subscribe for more Madden 23 content starting tomorrow when I do the gameplay notes breakdown. I'll see you guys later.